Hello friends and welcome to yet another exhilarating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro, and I'm quite sure you have already guessed it. Today I have a very useful session because today's video is all about English conversation practice, and today I'm gonna give you 30 short questions and answers, and you can use these short questions and answers to practice your English conversation and become more confident and proficient in your overall communication. So it is my earnest request to all the viewers, please watch this video carefully till the end and do not skip it at all. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait friends and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of this type of informative video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Friends, welcome back once again to this amazing video on English conversation practice. And as I have promised, today I'm gonna give you 30 short questions and answers. And all these questions and answers are going to help you to speak confidently and fluently and express yourself in a better manner in different situations. So before I move ahead, let me tell you I have given some more links on English conversation practice and English speaking practice in the description. If you want more practice materials and videos on English speaking practice, you can check all the links given in the description. So without further ado, let's get started. So friends, today as I have promised, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss 30 short questions and answers, and let me tell you, you need to follow these questions and answers step by step and also repeat and practice so that you can memorize them and also learn the right response as per the question. And I'm also going to discuss some interesting phrases, phrasal verbs and vocabulary while discussing the answers. So please do not forget to follow those phrases, vocabulary and phrasal verbs I'm going to discuss. So let us get started friends. So friends, at first I'm going to discuss some short questions and answers related to your family and yourself. So as you see friends, the first question which is on your screen, that is, how old are you? So let me repeat, how old are you? So you may get this question quite often, so you have to answer in this way. As you see, I am 26 years old. So let me repeat the question, how old are you? So answer is, I'm 26 years old. So up next, let's see the second question. As you see on your screen, what is your father's name? So here important thing is that we use apostrophe. We always use apostrophe s like father's name. So don't say what is your father's name, it's not correct. So while answering, you have to answer in the similar manner to the context. As you see the answer, my father's name is John Walker. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So its apostrophe is father's name. So let's turn our attention towards the third short question for today, which is quite commonly asked. Do you have any siblings? So let me explain. Siblings mean the brothers or sisters. If you have brothers or sisters, they are called siblings. So let me show you the answer. As you see the answer, I have 2 siblings, and then you can describe an elder brother and a younger sister. So like this way you can break it up and answer a short way. So let's turn our attention towards the fourth short question. As you see, what's your occupation? This is also a very important question. You might get it quite often. So you can answer to the context, I'm a software developer, or we can mention your profession after I am a doctor, or I'm an engineer. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So let's turn our attention towards the fifth short question related to family and yourself. How many members are there in your family? So you quite often you get this question, and in job interviews they ask this question. So let me show you how to give a short response. As you see the short answer, my family consists of 4 members. So then you can further define me, my father, my mother and my younger brother. So as per your family you can describe. So you remember this phrase, consist of. My family consists of 4 members or 5 members or 6 members as per your family. Then you can further describe the members. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the sixth short question for English conversation practice, which you see on your screen, which is commonly asked, what is your father's occupation? Obviously, you get this question, what is your father's occupation? So you can directly answer in a short manner, my father is a dentist, or my father is a doctor, my father is a scientist. So like this way you can give this type of short answer. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the seventh question. What does your brother do? So again, you have to answer your brother's profession. You can say, my brother is a banker, as you see on your screen. If your brother is in some other profession, you can say that my brother is an accountant, or my brother is a sales executive. Up next, you will see the eighth question, as you see on your screen. What are your hobbies? Again, let me repeat, what are your hobbies? Very important and common question. So it's very important to answer this question in a correct manner. As you see the answer, my hobbies are, they're asking about more than one, then hobbies are, my hobbies are listening to music and reading. So you can also mention my hobbies are reading, my hobbies are listening to music, or you can also add something else if you want. My hobbies are traveling, so watching movies, watching television, so on and so forth, right? So up next, let's turn our attention towards the ninth question, which you see on your screen. What do you do in your leisure time? So here the word leisure, let me again point it out. And this word leisure means free time. So leisure time means free time. So the question is about your free time, your activities during your free time. So you can answer like this: I hang out with my friends in my leisure time. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the last question from this category. Do you like to spend time with your family? So you can reply like this, as you see, yes, I like to spend time with my family on weekends. So like this way, you can answer this short question. So up next, we are going to move on to the second category, where we will discuss some more short questions and answers related to your job and office. So let's get started with the first one. As you see, the 11th one, what time do you go to office? So let me repeat, what time do you go to office? So you can answer, as you see, I usually go to the office at 10 a.m. So specifically mention the time. So let's turn our attention towards the 12th question. What are your office timings? So here you have to talk about the exact timing from what time to what time you work or your office remains open. So like this way. So let me show you, as per your shift timing, you can also describe. So as you see the answer, my shift timing is from 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So you can straight away mention your shift timing also, that duration you work at your office. So up next we will see the 13th question. How far is your office? That means what exactly is the distance of your office from your present location. So you have to understand that. Let me show you the answer. My office is 15 kilometers away from my residence. So remember, this is a very important question and you have to answer it like this way. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So up next, let's see the next question, number 14. As you see, how do you go to your office? That means here it is asked, what exactly is the mode of transportation you take to reach your office? So you can mention, I go to my office by train, or if you go by car, or you can mention, I go by car or bus. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So let's see the 15th question. Is you see, how many employees work in your office? Very important question. So you have to be clear. So let me show you how to give a short answer. There are 150 employees in my department, and overall there are more than 500 employees in my branch. There are more than 500 employees in my branch. So that means there are 150 employees in your department where you are working, and overall 500 employees in the particular branch where you are working. So like this way you can describe very clearly. So up next, let's turn our attention towards the next question, number 16. Are you comfortable working in a team? This is a very tricky question and you may get it in a job interview. Let me show you how to give a short and precise answer. I'm extremely comfortable working in a team as I'm a good team player. So again, the important word team player, I have mentioned that. Please mark the important vocabulary. So this is a very important word. Team player means a person who works well with others and can perform well in a team. It's called a team player. So remember this word. Up next, we will see the 17th question. As you see, is on your screen. Do you like your job? Again, it's a very tricky question asked in job interviews. So you have to be very clear and precise. Yes, I do like my job and I'm extremely passionate about it. So like this way, in a short manner, you can give a convincing answer. So let's see the 18th question. Do you get along with your teammates? So again, remember this expression. This is called a phrasal verb. Get along with means, do you have a good relationship? Do you maintain a good relationship with your teammates? So the phrasal verb get along with means to have a good relationship or good understanding. So you have to answer in the context and to the point. Let me show you the answer. I really get along well with my teammates as they are quite cooperative. So you can add well, that I really get along well with my teammates. That means I have really good relationship. I'm comfortable working with them, and that's because they are quite cooperative. So let's move to the next question, 19th one. As you see, do you get along with your seniors? So again, similar type of question. So again, you have to answer in a very precise manner. As you see the answer, my seniors are quite professional and supportive. That's why I always get along well with them. So this type of answer you have to give when this type of question is asked, and it is very common in job interviews too. So remember this short answer. Up next, we will see the next question and the last question from this category, that is office and your job. How long have you been working there? Precisely mentioned. So here you have to answer in present perfect continuous. If you're still continuing, I have been working there for 5 years, or you can mention I have been working there for 10 years. As per your experience, you can mention the number of years you're working. Okay. So up next, we are going to turn our attention towards the third category, some questions related to personal life and how to answer these questions confidently and in a precise and short way. As you see the 21st one, are you married? So we can say, if you are not, we can say no, I am unmarried. So if the person is asking, are you married? No, I am unmarried. If you are not married, you can also use single, but I would say better to use unmarried because it sounds more professional. So let's see the 22nd question. As you see on your screen, do you have many friends? So again, very important question. So it's very interesting also. So you can answer in a very precise and short manner. As you see the answer, no, I have a small circle of friends. That means I do not have many friends, but I have a small circle of friends or group of friends. I'm quite sure it's clear like this way. So remember this expression, circle of friends. Up next, we will see the 23rd one, which you see on your screen. How do you spend time with them? That means how do you spend time with your friends? And you can answer. As you see the answer is given, I often hang out with my friends and I also like to eat out with them. So we are using two phrasal verbs. Hang out is to spend time and relax, and eat out is to have food, especially in a restaurant. So we can use these two phrasal verbs to answer this question. Up next, we will see the 24th one. As you see, who is your best friend? The person may ask about your best friend. You can precisely mention, my best friend is Sam, or you can mention the name of your best friend. So again, you can get another question, follow-up question, which you see number 25th. What do you like about him? So that means, what do you like about your best friend? In this case, Sam. So let me show you how to answer it. He is quite jovial. That's what I like about him. So you can mention a particular quality, that he is quite jovial, he is quite amicable, and that's what I like about him. This is a way to answer in a short and precise manner. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. So up next, we are going to turn our attention towards the last category. Here we will also discuss 5 more questions related to your favorites and talking about your role model. If you get questions about your favorite things, favorite author, favorite musician and role model, how to answer them. So let's start with the first one, 26th on your screen. What is your favorite cuisine? So my favorite cuisine is Italian. So you can mention as per your preference. So mention the word cuisine and say my favorite cuisine is Italian or Thai or Chinese. Okay. So let's see the 37th one. What is your favorite dish? So here favorite dish means favorite food item, favorite recipe perhaps. Okay. So you can mention my favorite dish is pasta, or if you have any other favorite one, you can mention my favorite dish is spaghetti. Okay, so let's turn our attention towards the 28th one, as you see on your screen. Do you have a role model? Very interesting question. So you can mention your role model. Yes, my role model is Saint Mother Teresa. So directly mention the name of your role model. Okay, so you have to mention the name properly. So as you see, let me repeat. Yes, my role model is Saint Mother Teresa. Okay, up next you see the 29th one. Who is your favorite singer? So again you have to directly mention my favorite singer is Brian Adams. You can mention your favorite singer. Okay, and the last question, who's your favorite author? Again you have to be precise and say and answer this question. My favorite author is so and so. Here as you see, my favorite author is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this type of short answer. So today I have given you 30 very useful questions you may get in your everyday life, and you may get some of the questions in job interviews. Try to remember the answers, don't get nervous, and answer in a very confident and precise manner. And I'm quite sure it's going to create a good impression and you'll be able to prove yourself, okay, as a confident communicator. So friends, I'm quite sure you have already understood how to answer all these questions. I hope you will remember the important phrases, phrasal verbs and vocabulary I have discussed. So it is my earnest request, please go through the video, please practice the short answers again and again so that you can get well versed. And it is also my earnest request to all the viewers, if you still haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait friends and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get this type of very useful videos on English conversation practice, advanced communication, interview skills, presentation skills, and many more. So stay tuned for further informative videos and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this.